Hello and welcome. This is Beverly Fells Jones, the Silver Fox of Consciousness. And let me tell you, I am so happy that you are here with me today. I am an author, speaker, seminar leader, mother, grandmother, gardener, cooking chef, pastry. Well, anyway, I'm taking classes to become a pastry chef, but that goes for another day with another video. Anyhow, on this show, I talk about how to expand your world of thought. I want you to explore the world of positive thinking. I know some people have a hard time thinking about positive thinking, thinking that, oh, you can't think about stuff positively all the time. But you'd be surprised what would happen in your life if you remove the negativity and start thinking about what you want instead and thinking about what the positive side could be. I talk about Bible-based law of attraction and consciousness from many points of view. I also include the scientific side. All right. And what I intend to share with you is information that will enlighten you, empower you in your life. I encourage you to look around you and see that miracles can happen because I truly believe that you have been given the power of the word and thought to create this absolutely marvelous life that you desire. Well, today we are back into the manifestations, true stories of bringing the imagined into reality. I hope that you have been enjoying the stories. Well, you know, they're not, I don't, well, they're stories, but they're true stories. They're not made up stories. They're not stories that, you know, you couldn't ask the person if this really happened to them. All of these and this book was written so that people could see that when you do certain things in your life, right, you can manifest. Well, today's story, I love it because it's absolutely perfect. And because so many people think of manifesting as woo woo, and those of you who don't know what woo woo is, it's basically out there, uh, beyond the spiritual realm, beyond that area where, you think, well, it's out there in the realm of God's spirit. And I say that because a lot of people have a distinct visual, emotional, physical, in a sense, because you're feeling all this view of what infinite intelligence is, you know, universal mind, the universe, God, Allah, and whatever else name people refer to the spiritual being. And so when you hear something that contradicts what you truly believe based on your beliefs, I mean, based on your religion or religious beliefs or the way you were raised, it becomes weird. It becomes woo woo. It becomes, oh, they're idiots. Why would they believe such a thing? And I truly want you to think about when you say those kinds of things. And when you put down somebody else for their beliefs. Now, truly, we know that some beliefs are really out there. Scientifically, it's not possible, you know. And, I'm going to take one. And trust me, I've said this before. I haven't been up to the space station to look down, But I truly believe the earth is not flat. There are flat earthers out there, and they truly believe, based on their evidence and the things that work for them, that the earth is flat. Science, I mean, they don't believe that we've got space stations up there. They don't believe that we've escaped the pressure of the earth and um, I forget what it's called, something belt, that we were able to go to the moon and we've been flying around the world multiple times. But that's an example to me of something that's weird and woo woo and way out there. But that's based on my beliefs and my thoughts. So keep your mind open. I mean, you wouldn't be here if you didn't have your mind open, or you met me and you wanted to hear what I was about or whatever. Okay. So I say all that because today's title for the section that I'm reading from the book is called A Non-Woo-Woo Approach to Manifesting. For those that you are new, I am reading these stories because many of you go, I can't manifest. I've never manifested. I don't know how can I manifest? And truly, you are manifesting each and every day, something in your life. Unless you're just sitting in the house doing nothing, right? And nothing shows up for you. Nobody called you that you've been waiting to hear from or anything like that. Anyhow, so this is a non-woo-woo approach to manifesting by Janice Dau. I think that's pronounced right, Dau, D-A-U. And Janice is a spiritual growth coach and frequency alchemist. She helps you solve your struggles and problems by identifying limiting beliefs. Accessing the intelligence of the universe, we can reprogram our brain to bring in more ease, joy, and grace. When told that her lack of boundaries was draining her vital energy, Janice began her journey into the metaphysical realm. She assists women who want to find that spark to remember their purpose, and she uses a variety of things and is a certified angelic master teacher, a Cosmic record librarian, and a certified Anahata code practitioner. And I will put her email address down in the description so that you, if you want, can contact her. So let's begin her story. What does an accountant know about manifesting? Isn't manifesting considered the realm of the woo-woo intuitive? Not always. Because I'm an accountant mystic, you can guess that I've taken logical approach to my journey. It has been humorous, profound, and illuminating. I have read many books about manifesting, each with a different approach from, and she's naming some of the famous people, Abraham Hicks to Deepak Chopra to Oprah Winfrey. And people make it sound so easy. As an accountant, I like order. Perhaps there is a recipe for manifesting. To 1 cup of passion, add 3 clicks of your heels. Do the ingredients have to follow a specific order? 15 minutes of I am presence meditation, followed by grounding and visualization? Surely there is a flow chart I can follow. Boy, I can appreciate her thoughts, right? As a computer person, that's what I was looking for. A formula. Basically, that's what she's talking about. Finding a formula for doing your manifesting. She goes on. Manifesting is about energy and your thoughts, which are also energy. So let's learn about energy. Let's start with your body and narrow our focus internally. We have organs like your heart, then heart tissues and heart cells. And cells are comprised of protein molecules. Those molecules are made up of atoms and subatomic particles. Let's imagine the atom's nucleus would be the size of a tomato seed. Now, just imagine that, because we know it's much smaller than that, but let's play along. So the electrons that travel around the nucleus are smaller still, about the size of a grain of salt. Imagine these salt grains traveling in orbits around a football field with the tomato seed in the center. Ooh, boy, you can't even see the seed, right? When you think about it, in the middle of a football field and these grains of salt are orbiting around the football field, boy, there's a lot of space in between, isn't there? Okay, and that's what she says. That then leaves around 99.99999% empty space. The physicist Nassim Haramein states, it turns out that what we call reality is mostly space with a little bit of jiggle, a little vibratory fluctuation, or, as described in quantum theory, a waveform generating what we called atomic structure. Now, that was a lot in that sentence, but let's continue. What a wonderful thing to imagine getting smaller and smaller and feeling and visualizing all that space. Can you do that? Can you visualize that tomato seed and a football field and the grains of sand, which you can't see much either, are going all around the space outward? The space is not a void, but rather a unified field or a field of potential energy. Oh, I love this. Using this kind of visualization from large to subatomic particles can help you feel more connected to the energy. You are a wizard commanding the energy of the universe. Imagine this soup of energy as a field of possibility. The quantum field is a blank canvas waiting for your command. So what is the paint? How do I create a picture? What beliefs and actions? Well, you create with your thoughts. If you believe it, it is true. Think about that for a minute. And I just talked about this as I talked about your beliefs in a higher power or an entity, and you're calling it because it's your belief, right? So let me continue. If you believe in a thought, then it is true for you. Let me say that again. If you believe in a thought, then it is true for you. This is because your brain will continue to find things that reinforce your beliefs. If you believe you aren't worthy for whatever reason, you will find evidence that supports that belief. All I can say to that statement is amen, because that is true. And you can find that if you just take a time and think about your beliefs. Pick a belief. Pick a belief about a person. Pick a belief about a company. These are easy to research. Pick a belief, and you will find evidence that supports that belief. Let me continue now. Because our subconscious brain is 1 million times faster than our conscious brain, subconscious versus conscious, because our subconscious brain is 1 million times faster than our conscious brain, be aware of the programming thoughts you carry in your mind. Beware of what you think, is what she's saying. Be mindful of what you're feeding yourself. Close to 70% of our thoughts are negative in the form of fear, protection, and survival. These automatic negative thoughts, or ants. Oh yeah, ants. Okay, or ants come in a variety of nefarious forms. It is helpful to be familiar with the 5 different types so you can know them when they occur and try to eliminate them. Like your body, your thoughts and beliefs are a matter in the form of vibrations. In the way that music is vibration that we can hear, think of your vibration as your singular song. Your beliefs are vibrations that originate from your brain, a transmitter of electromagnetic pulses. This is where your brain comes into the picture as it holds the beliefs and thought patterns of each person. Through habit, we often run the same programs in our brains. At some point, you may think that you don't like where you are, what you're doing, and so on. You want to manifest a new way of being. How do you do that? When you change your vibration, you change your perception and reality. Through your desire to change, you become aware of your ingrained beliefs and destructive ants. Remember, ants are automatic negative thoughts. Remember to love yourself, even when recognizing that some of your beliefs may be limiting or self-destructive. Realizing that your beliefs have gotten you this far is a great place to start. Also, knowing that you are ready to let go of limiting beliefs in favor of more expansive, coherent, and connected beliefs is an excellent first step. Finally, you are working on your beliefs. You need to take action. You cannot merely sit back and believe, hoping your dreams will come true. Wanting for something to materialize is not manifesting. Also, if you are in a state of anticipation, the universe will keep delaying because that is the energy you are drawing to you. That anticipation, it's never, I have it. So think about that. The energy or the vibration of anticipation. It's kind of like tomorrow I will do so and so. Well, right now, tomorrow is Friday. Well, Friday comes and I'm going, well, tomorrow. So that's the energy of anticipation, but it never shows up. Okay? So rather than react, choose a response that reinforces your heart's desire. So, in summary, the logical mystic's guide to manifestation requires that you must first be aware of the potential energy around you, be cognizant of your beliefs and biases as they create your reality. They might keep you from seeing the beauty that is right in front of you. Next, know that life is about the journey. If you want to manifest X, and then start waiting for X to appear, you are missing the point. It's what you do in the moment that matters, especially if you are grateful for all that you have. Finally, have fun. Be kind to yourself. Use your imagination. Stop being so serious. When you are too emotionally attached to the outcome, it is difficult to manifest. It works best if you are emotionally neutral or even amused by the potential ways you can achieve your goal. Now have some fun. So basically, Janice is telling you have fun, but as you're learning how to do this manifesting, don't be so serious. Work to manifest lunch with a friend, or let's see how many dimes you can find on the street or how many pennies you can find on the street. And when you find a penny, you say, oh, thank you. I wonder how it can get better than this. You might find a dime or a quarter. I played that game once and I kept getting bigger and bigger coins. until I wound up with a bill, till I wound up finding $40. And I forgot to say thank you. How can it get better than this? I was so excited about the $40. So be emotionally neutral after you ask for what you want and feel that you've already received. Remember, not tomorrow, not anticipation, but feel as though you have already received what you have asked for and just have fun. I did one once and I asked for it and I did the process and not realizing I was doing the process because I was in the habit of doing meditation and asking for a want and feeling it real. And I mean, once you get the hang of it, you can do it in a few seconds. And that one time I asked for dinner at a certain restaurant. Didn't know who I was going to be with, but I quickly had visualized being there with a friend. And within 7 days, I was at that restaurant having dinner with a friend. And I was not the one that suggested going to dinner at that restaurant. I waited for the universe to give it to me. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, leave a good review. Um, what I want to say, like and subscribe and share. Please share because I know you know someone who is struggling with manifestation and they've gone to all the classes and they've really, been following some of the famous people. And I'm just going to tell you what you need to do and how you need to do it and get it and help you get it. So, share it, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening today. Please share the link to this show with your friends and family so that they can learn how to be the best that they can be. Visit my website at commandingyourlife.com and follow me on Facebook. Have any suggestions for the show? Just contact me by emailing Beverly at commandingyourlife.com. Be sure to join me on the next episode. As you have believed, let it be done to you, and it is so.